Question: as the cards could add the dynamic to the actual game. The queen never actually hits the proper hoop, and we actually have to move to get to the ball. And so she's terrible at croquet, but we have to move to make this happen for her.
The thing you all have to remember about the croquet game is that the audience is all sitting about like here, and it's going to be moving very fast. And so even though we put in hilarious things at the sidelines or whatever, they might be lost on the audience.
That's fine.
But don't we like to move running around?
Is this going to be kind of crowd walking?
Well, these are our 3 cards. We have 3 cards.
I do like the crowd walking. Yeah, like we can kind of be like, the hoops.
Yeah.
They could be like this, but for the hoops. The cards can be like this.
You guys have a easier time like that.
Otherwise, we can.
I think you have an easier time walking like that. You look more like, oh my god, I have the tea party as hoops. I'm so happy.
Yeah, that works. It's all right.
Yeah, you definitely look more hoop-like.
Yeah.
I don't know if facing down is also easier than that. I don't know how you find it.
So I'm just going to somehow wind up over here.
Exactly.
So, when she says, come on then, how are you guys going to do this? Talk to me.
Well, I actually had an idea here for how I'm going to get over next turn. She grabs it around and I'll just scurry over here, maybe?
You will not scurry though until she says, come on.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So back over there. So I'm going fundraising.
Oh, yes.
I'm asking her, she says for the day. And then for the come on then, I'm thinking of just doing that. And then being like, come on then. And then, so yeah, at come on then, I'm thinking I'll just kind of like pace around.
And the game will bring
You could silently direct them, but they wouldn't have to pay attention.
No,
If you just go,
she doesn't need to direct
No,
it.
you can just go
I
like
also am gonna have a husband who I think it'd be better if he's really stressed out. And I'm just like, I say things and they happen.
No, I agree. So the king can be the one doing the screwing around, and you are not going to have a flamingo. Executive decision. You have enough to give in this scene.
That's true.
Without trying to worry about a flamingo in your hands. Yeah, so that's down at flamingo. That's
I'm
fine.
saying, okay, I'll just kind of be watching things.
Yeah, because that's what you're doing, right? You're like wringing your hands, and you know what you could do though? You could give Alice her flamingo.
Okay.
That gives you a reason to be over there.
Perfect.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That works even better. No unnecessary.
Yeah, no, that's great. So Alice then will have her flamingo from the White Rabbit, and you'll be like, why do I have a flamingo? You don't say your mind right away, Joe, because we let the game go for a little bit, just so that everybody realizes, wow, we're playing okay.
Okay, and then I said,
Yeah, like you wait until Alice has taken a pot shot at Tony, who is going to be like anywhere you would like to be. So you can just be like, oh, the game's here, and then you're like, I'm playing, and then you,
Yeah, so
you
I'm
insert.
thinking when she says, well, you're like, okay, you're like, screw over to the and then it can be a actual card for the, like, I'm not the one that's trying to defend.
Yeah, no, you are not.
I'm
You are
not.
not.
No,
please,
Okay, so then Alice gets given her flamingo, and who wants to be a hoop for Alice that she doesn't actually get to put anything through because she's standing up first?
Yeah.
Okay. Andre's gonna move over that way after the queen says come on then, which leaves you to dance.
come on, man.
That'd be someone else's hoop.
Yeah, he's like, these are kids.
Nikki and I had.
I feel like the name should just be like eating them.
And then giving the people.
That's great. That's great. I love that. So
So it's not like I'm not like
you can be the king's hoop or the knave's hoop or Carol's hoop or like the
Whoever.
thing is we don't want the king or the knave.
Oh my God, it's a gift for her.
You need to show us
Someone's going to.
I could.
Kind of looking back and
No,
forth.
it doesn't matter.
Stretching a little bit because like remember you're also a rabbit, right? So
Your eyes
like,
don't-
that's like crossing.
Like a ginger beetle.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So we're gonna let Alice mess around with Flamingo, try to take a shot. Andre, you're gonna like she'll be lining up.
I'll be able to do this one on one side and memorize my lines and run down the script.
So and then when she takes the
And I have
shot,
to run over
stand up
and
and
get
stretch.
serious.
And she's all frustrated because
There you go.
definitely hurt. So you
Yeah.
take your time and just let go. You're like, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. You tried it.
Wait until she takes a big swing.
Right.
And then, I don't know, sneeze or yawn. Perfect. I love that. Okay, so what are you guys doing over here? I know what they're doing over there.
Alright. So,
I'm the queen's personal crochet hook.
But you have to chase her.
yeah, I'm definitely taking him go down the aisle.
Yeah. Go, father, go.
Go on!
It's gonna be like me aiming over this way, and it's gonna go that way.
I like that too. And then Tony's gotta like, even if the ball stops Tony, just like get set up and then swish it through.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you know what would be awesome is if we have one heavy enough that it starts rolling back this way.
Yeah, that would be great. So we'll need to get our croquet mallets and balls as soon as possible so that we can play with those. And Nicole is going to be Carol's.
Can we have like and just kind of like, and it doesn't get far, and she keeps like having to like get
Move her and move her. I like that. That's great. That's fantastic.
Can we do it down here? That way.
For the king, possibly he'll be just screwing around, making sure everything's okay, or like stand by you and be like, oh, that's amazing.
Shot.
Yeah, exactly. So then we take care of everybody, and the knave can. I've decided that the knave isn't going to be playing. The knave is just going to be like, she can have a flamingo, but she can. Or like, make the flamingo a daisy chain or something.
Or maybe she could actually like hit a ball by the stage that's going by, like, whoop,
Yeah, I don't know. We'll figure things out.
someone
So now we all
How long do I have to wait before I kind of go over and speak to her?
we'll figure out timing a little bit more when we have it crossed and our people here to try it out. Okay?
Okay. Right, just wait till she's taking a couple of shots.
But there's this one where there's this woman who's been locked up in the Bastille. It's like in French Revolution time, yeah. And so he's been locked up for forever. His daughter finally gets him out. And he like goes over and he's like, birds! And he's like, all the birds that he's like collecting the time. Because he's had no food, they won't die.
Oh, right.
So they're all just like little corpses flying in their cages and he's taking them out of their cages. And then going over to the window and he's like, free! Free! And they're just going like, it's like, this dead
That's still holding my curtains so that it's maybe Oscar head.
Okay, we'll try it out.
Yeah, I need to.
Okay, so it starts with So, playing croquet.
Playing croquet, it's okay if we make a little bit of noise when we're playing croquet, but as soon as the rabbit's going to say his line, the croquet game has to be noisily silent.
Yeah.
Like you're all still moving around doing the same thing, but you are dead quiet. And even if are you beheading people at this point?
She needs to behead at least one person because Alice is the line that stems from that.
Okay, so
But
at
after-
some point, you can say you're going to behead Carol. I don't care.
He doesn't care.
You can
one of you, maybe, it might even be your own personal hoop. I don't know.
Yeah, because I missed a shot
Yeah,
like
it's
you.
after I've done the whole Voice of Thunder line.
That's true.
That is mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they should stop, but they shouldn't actually start playing.
It should be, what if she beheads me so I can go off stage and then come back to the execution?
Oh, that's
Oh, that's
good.
great. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to behead Alice's. We've already rearranged the stage, the script a little bit. You guys were doing the running around, doing the croquet thing before the White Rabbit, and not after, just because it's really difficult for you guys to not be getting into your places as the White Rabbit is doing that.
So,
Well, couldn't they be
what
doing
about
this?
it says get to your places?
I can move the line, sure, yeah. Because the line should happen, I guess, like before. Because basically, like, all of you that get to your places, they'll be scuttling around.
You know, that actually works better because
And
then
then-
You could just say that with the come on
come
then.
on then, get to your places. Or
Yeah, we can
somewhere
do
in
that.
the scuttling, say get to your places because then the White Rabbit said, you see, she came rather late and the Queen said, off with her head!
Yeah.
That works well. I
Yeah.
like that. Okay, script change.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'll fix that.
Oh,
when I
actually,
finish all
leave
of
his
these.
head.
So, basically, people coming on, so when I say come on then, people need to come on and hand croquet mallets to people.
Yeah.
And then once I have my croquet mallet, people can kind of still be like fiddling around and then I'll be like,
Get your places! And then they all do. And then we play a little bit of croquet while you're standing there looking nervous. And then it's a very fun day. Okay, so we'll start
really
from.
quietly, timidly, right?
Everybody go back to where we were, and we'll start from come on then.
We're
Sorry, guys.
Right, I don't go over there till then.
Go ahead.
alright. Come on then!
And then you all are handing croquet mallets. That's perfect, Tony.
I'll just hand this off to someone, probably.
Yeah, you'll hand it to the
My
name
lady
or the
in waiting.
king. The king.
Okay.
King, who is not playing croquet.
Where's the man?
Here you go. Right.
Gotta give my
So, okay, cool. So that's handed off. Someone has handed me a croquet mallet?
Yeah, they have.
So
they
we're
have
going yes?
Okay.
But still standing here.
No. Get to your places! And then, yeah.
Tony, you definitely want to face it.
Yeah, exactly. You're ready to go. Yes.
You're just there and you're watching and you're looking this way and you're looking.
I should definitely like pick up another one. Can we have like other balls?
Oh yeah, we'll have
Yeah.
a stack of them for you.
So that way like you'll get that one and then I'll like shoot one of these.
Lovely. Okay. And then at some point after she's missed a shot and she's just like super frustrated with the world, go ahead.
It's a very fine day.
Okay, we should definitely, I should like trip over him. And then we can go.
So if you want to step down at some point.
So, I'm not sure
Leave
if
the
this is
set
my
of the
general
main stage
stress.
to Alice
You're right.
Okay, what I'll do to step down then, okay, when you're over here, at some point, I'm gonna snap at you, and then you're gonna have to stand up and give me a hand down. Because otherwise I have a huge dress and I'm not gonna be able to jump down in it and not.
Could he like just make a stair for you? Like he
That's not a good
No,
stare.
I'm not gonna stare, you're not low enough.
No.
Yeah, no.
You're a bad
I
stare.
don't want it. Oh no, I'm gonna hurt you, Tony. No.
Sorry, that was a bad suggestion.
I'm gonna lose my balance too, is what's gonna happen. So no, I'll just snap at you, and I'll like, yeah, and I'll just like put my hand on your shoulder, and you'll have to like go down with me. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, perfect.
And then just return, and then instead of standing up again, you can return to your croquet position. Like
Yeah, exactly. And so, yeah, I'm going to
Just because that gives you.
I'm gonna shoot in this direction, so that so I'm gonna shoot off in that direction, so that way I'm going to back up and not be looking where I'm going. Andre is gonna have his back
And then
at some point.
that clears the stage for
So we should we start from
So,
my line?
it's a very fine day. Yeah, we'll start from there again.
Okay,
You
so
guys should still be up here then.
You're up there at that point.
Yeah. I need to figure out what my cues are going down.
It's a very fun day.
Very.
She's on the sentence of execution.
What for?
Did you say what's a pity?
Oh, no, I didn't. I don't think it's at all a pity. I said, what for?
She pokes the queen's ears. What?
Okay, Alice, I need you to go. Okay.
Okay.
So let's try it
She
again.
bumps the
She
queen.
pokes the queen's ears. The queen will hear you. You see,
I don't know
she
where it
came
is.
rather late, and the queen said,
Off with his head!
Well, we need soldiers to come get it.
No, he can just arrest himself.
Run after him, just like willy-nilly.
"Oh, wait, hey, you're supposed to be already up here."
I don't know. I'm coming up.
Just stand up for his. They're like used to this at some point.
We'll figure that out.
Should I kind of go with the queen there because I'm kind of
Or get out of the way at least.
Oh, just hide his back wall. Just like be worried over there somewhere.
yeah. I'll just kind of scurry away when she
Here,
shouts.
Joe, you know what's a
No one
really
does that.
excellent stage direction to show people you're really upset? It's very obvious. So you're not smiling. Even if you need to bite your knuckle, okay? And just like stand over there and like bite your nails.
Yeah,
Bite it really hard.
Yeah, bite so hard.
If you're not throwing blood harder, I'm going to. I want to see blood.
Like when she shouts, that's when I gotta scurry over here.
Yes, that's perfect. Oh, that's perfect, Joe. You look great.
You look like you're getting
That's fine too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm alright, you know.
You should stride over that way, Mary, like to harass the other.
Yeah.
Okay, so I say off with his head,
Go that way.
and then I'm just going to, well, I should probably just like move on with my croquet game. I'll just be like, off with his head, and like, here he is in the moment, and then just be like,
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's good.
Like they know what to do.
yeah. And so at this point, I just continue playing.
So, Alice, you just take a little step up to the edge there because the cat's gonna appear behind you, and then you'll kind of speak to him.
I guess you can then stand like by the tree and sort of sideways.
Okay.
Oh, dear. What will become of me if I have a dispute with the queen? They're dreadfully fond of beheading people here. The great wonder is that there's anyone still alive.
This is a smile.
It's the Cheshire Cat. Yeah, I think it's
Like a sack of the movie, like.
Stop you getting
all fair. And they all quarrel so dreadfully. One can't hear oneself speak. At least they don't seem to have any rules in particular. At least if there are. Nobody can. And the archer Dr. Broken next is walking about at the other side of the town.
It's funny, but it's really distracting from what's on stage, these guys.
Yeah.
It's
So,
so
we
free.
don't actually have props yet.
The king comes up and starts talking to us.
Yeah. So the king is already on the stage, still like, surveying the
You're the king, aren't you?
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna.
You can be like crouched and huddled over with the white rabbit. Couldn't you?
Okay. Yeah.
That's
So,
a good idea. We're just
They can be like clutching each other.
Can you guys
okay,
be
going
going?
Or like hugging
Make
each other.
sure you don't throw any over here after the Cheshire Cat comes on. Okay. So that Tony isn't crossing.
Yeah.
But you're actually you and the king and the white rabbit both be like
over here.
and like mimicking each other's
You
motions.
guys will look this way. And then you'll look this way.
Like
We
doing
got
the
this.
same thing.
The king can be busy though, like giving me balls and
Yeah.
stuff as well, because I'm not gonna like be going and searching for them, and they're gonna be like all over the place.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. So
Cheshire Cat.
then it's she's. Okay. Yeah. So you gotta remember, guys. Queen.
Yes.
At one point, Tony to just be like super quiet, and you'll just be wandering over or just put an ear out because you hear something.
Okay.
That's good actually, because then you don't have to move. You just be like, wait a minute, and you just put an ear out. Because Alice says, the cat says,
How do you like me?
Not at all. She's so extremely likely to win that it's hardly worthwhile finishing the game.
perfect.
Who are you talking to? It's a friend of mine, a Cheshire cat. Allow me to introduce him.
I feel like you and Tony should crash into each other.
I don't like the look of it at all. However, it may kiss my hand if it likes.
I'd rather not.
Don't be impertinent, and don't look at me like that.
A cat will look at the king. I've heard of this some look, but I don't remember where.
Well, it must be removed. My dear, I wish you would have this cat removed.
I'll flip his head.
I'll fetch the
I don't know how loud that should be.
That's pretty good.
Just like, oh, off his head.
I wish you would have that cat removed.
Idea. While like cooking seems to like calm down. I've already been sitting.
Yeah.
Would just come over.
There's one of those like little.
Yeah. I feel like.
sticks that with a
She's like,
cushion on the end that people sit on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like we should.
Oh, actually, that's.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay. At some point, Tony can look at us.
Hey, Rick, can I get a little stool back here or something at some point?
Yes, you can.
Feel free to supply one or something.
No, I have a little. There's the little chairs that we're using. That would be perfect.
Okay.
We're hot.
No.
I wish you would do something about
with his head.
Ow. I'll fetch the executioner myself.
And I'm just still here. Yeah, just keep fighting that,
So the executioner is going to meet me halfway so that he doesn't have too far to come. So you can just be like, oh no, what are they going to do? And the cat can be just like, I don't care.
It's gonna be hilarious.
Isn't it?
Oh, why is it gonna be hilarious?
And when you go here, yeah, when we go and get him, you be like, come on there. And you move right to the other side of the cat.
The conversation where I just like, you know, and you're like, and I'll just like, yeah.
The queen.
Oh wait, the queen does have to get involved.
And we can pull out our fans. Then look, okay.
Okay,
Costumes.
so the queen, when we're arguing over here, you have to take a big interest during the executioner's all I'm saying is speech.
Okay.
So you come over,
Who's the executioner?
Andre.
Oh, okay. Cool.
No.
It's like getting executioner.
Yeah. It's ironic.
Coming up in the world.
Well, that's why he's able to arrest himself.
So I'll fetch the executioner
So-
myself.
So we'll be arguing,
Okay.
and then we both come over here to Alice. Alice, fix the problem, Alice. You have to fix the problem. You really have.
When you talk all at once, I find it very hard to make out any of what
Okay,
you're
at that point when he comes in, I'm gonna go around and walk up, I think.
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
All I'm saying is you can't cut a head off unless there's a body to cut it off from. I've never had to do such a thing before, and I'm not going to begin at my time of life.
Stop talking nonsense. Anything that has a head can be beheaded.
If something isn't done about this cat in less than no time, I'm going to have everybody executed!
No, don't leave yet. You're just standing there like.
I'm going to have everybody executed!
You should probably not be like smiling, or at least make her smile a bit more.
Karen, maybe at this point, I should just kind of make my way off. Or...
Just be over there.
Just
No, stay in front.
I'll just be like,
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have
Except, like,
anything
more
to do
subtle.
in this scene, so you don't move from here, and then you'll be still on
Suddenly.
So then Alice says,
This is not like playing something.
You better ask her about it.
okay, so you're freaking out, and she says it belongs to the Duchess.
You better ask her about it.
She's in prison. Fetch her here.
So Rose will be on that side.
Distraction elsewhere.
Bye.
I'm distracted, but I don't know why.
Do I have to freak me?
Yes, you come back in because then we look for the cat. Well, he is talking to Alice. So the queen goes back.
What? Back? Where have I been?
You just go back and do the croquet thing over here.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you're like, she's in prison, fetch her here, and then you wander back this way.
Okay.
That just comes on this way. Me and the executioner.
You can walk in with
are like,
desserts.
"Oh my God."
And I'll be like,
Andre, you can do a lot of like running around eating
Yes.
and searching for things.
And eventually, Andre, we just like give up or whatever.
Can you like take out like
okay, so,
and just like
yeah,
start
Tony.
eating them and like saying
Yeah, Tony, bring in like tarts or muffins or something, and then yes, and then come over and sit them down, and then I'll get you to help me down again, okay?
Okay.
So the dash, I'll get you down.
Right. So then everything's kind of happening at the sides, but like quietly, it's all kind of toned down.
Yeah, we said that as soon as I say fetch her here, he's going to come in with desserts to go with our
Oh,
lemonade.
lovely.
So then I need to come over, he's going to help me sit down, and I'm going to just go back to you.
Then we can pull out like during her.
You just pull out like a glass of bubble and around with like Oh, it's just that Cheshire Cat.
Okay.
And in new places.
That's great. So whatever we do, it's going to be hysterical and quiet, and then you guys can do your
You guys have had trouble with
horrible
this
moral
before.
scene.
To exit the scene, you get your treacle. If the last shot that the queen takes is one that goes like all the way through the doors, and I have to run.
No, that's a distraction.
Okay, nope.
I know.
Doesn't the queen have to be like off stage for a while though?
No.
Because like at some point it suggests that she's been gone for a while, she comes back and everyone's just relaxed.
No,
That would work
it's
well.
okay.
She
It
has
is-
to go off stage and everyone sits down for lemonade and then she comes back.
No, but the thing about the queen is that she could be sitting there having dessert and lemonade with them, turn around and be like, "You all better get going. I don't know what your line is."
Yeah.
But
Y'all best get out.
the queen has the line.
Now, to be fair warning, either you or your head must be off.
Yeah, that's what you say. So at some point you walk away from this, back up the stairs, loom over the Duchess, threaten her, she runs off, and then
So, can I like go back to playing croquet and she's in the middle of my game and that's why I'm mad at her? Because I don't know why I'm mad at her.
you're just mad at her because she was in prison.
Because
Yeah.
we just don't get along.
Hey, bucks for ears.
Okay, listen. I said. So yeah, at one point you turn, you come up, you say, "I'll give fair warning." It works well even that Alice is here and the Duchess is here because you can trail off because you see the queen and she doesn't. So that's great.
And I'm pulling her over a little bit this way because it's really awkward to hold a conversation.
Yeah, that's fine. So then take your choice. She exits. Let's go on with the game. And as soon as you see, you just look at the others and go, "A moment's delay will cost you your lives." Even though you were sitting with them, you're like, "Oh my gosh, why are we sitting there?" And they're like, pop up and they're like, "Yay, we're playing croquet again." Okay.
So if I'm sitting here this whole time, you're just like, it's one of the peasant next.
And I was still standing here going like this.
And then another one.
So am I still like standing here going like they're gonna like kind of relax a little bit?
You can just sit there if you like. Yeah.
You may just get tired of this face like this.
Nothing too tired.
Um,
Definitely didn't.
just like, off your head, and you just, everybody arrest yourselves and go stand in the corner here or something after she arrests you. Or condemns you. And then you turn back to Alice, who's like, hasn't even been playing. Like, you're not even trying to play at this point. You're like, what is going on? You just watch everybody get condemned, and then she talks to you about the nocturne. Okay? Yeah, okay. Let's go.
I want to go home.
Let's go.
Please?
We've been wanting to go home.
Go ahead, guys.
From where?
You can't think how glad I am to see you again, you dear old thing.
She seems to be in a much better temper. Perhaps it was only all the pepper in that kitchen that made her so savage before.
You're thinking about something, my dear, and that makes you forget to talk. I can't tell you just now what the moral of that is, but I shall remember in a bit.
Perhaps it hasn't one.
Tut, tut, child. Everything's got a moral, if only you can find it.
The game's going on rather better now.
Well, nobody's getting killed.
Tis so, and the moral of that is, oh, tis love that makes the world go round.
Somebody said that it's done by everybody minding their own business.
Ah, well, that means much the same thing, and the moral of that is, take care of the sense, and the sound will take care of themselves.
How fond she is of funny morals and things.
I dare say you're wondering why I didn't put my arm around your waist. The reason is that I'm doubtful of the temperament of your flamingo. Shall I try the experiment?
He might bite.
Very true. Flamingos and mustard both bite. And the moral of that is, birds of a feather flock together.
Only mustard isn't a bird.
Right, as usual. What a clear way you have of putting things.
It's a mineral. Think.
Of course it is. There's a large mustard vine near here. And the moral of that is, the more there is of mine, the less there is of yours.
Oh, I know. It's a vegetable. It doesn't look like one, but it is.
I quite agree with you. And the moral of that is, be what you would seem to be. Or if you like it, put more simply, never imagine yourself to be otherwise than what it might appear to others that you were or might have been, or otherwise than what you would have been appeared to be to them otherwise.
I think I should understand that better if I had it written down.
There's nothing to what I could say if I choose.
Pray, don't trouble yourself to say it any longer than that.
Oh, don't talk about trouble. I make you a present of everything I've said as yet.
A cheap sort of present. I'm glad they don't give presents, or birthday presents like that.
Thinking again?
I would like to think.
Just about as much as right as pigs have to fly, and the moral.
Okay, so, I've been thinking
She's lost.
What she's not telling you is that they too fly.
definitely stand up at that point, Mary, so that she can
Yeah.
on
Okay, I'll be like standing up before then you'll hand me my umbrella.
So even if you only stand up at that point and then like
I'll
take a
turn.
really long time getting up there,
Uh-huh.
it's super ominous and amazing.
Okay.
Should we do that then again?
Yeah, start from end moral.
So
Just as much right. So we're gonna try that cutoff and Blair was fantastic. Just make sure you stand when you do it.
Yeah.
So just about as much right.
So I'm standing up.
Just about as much right as pigs have to fly, and the moral. Majesty.
Do you want me to walk up there really slowly? Because I can go around.
I think at this point maybe it's just.
Oh no, actually, because you can walk up to Alice after you've executed everybody. So if you just stood there and took a step or something when you say your line, so that.
Disco. Saturday Night Live.
Just so because you're gonna throw another hissy
on with the game.